Okay, I'm just going to double check as we start that everybody can hear me, so just thumbs up if you can hear me. Yeah, okay, brilliant. Okay, just let that in. So hopefully you all got the link with the playlist this week. Did you? Hopefully. So if you did, we'll just get that ready to turn on. In 2 minutes we'll turn it on. I did say last week, and it's the same music and the same kind of intention, that we'll be thinking about any obstacles that might be in our way at the moment. There's obviously the obvious one, but there might be something else in your life or in your space that you know that you need to get past. And what I've been thinking about this week is just because everything's popping out in the garden and all around, we've just been doing a bit of planting, the amazing potential of just the tiny seed, and how quickly that can start to bloom and grow. So thinking about that in our practice today, that sometimes the obstacle might be ourselves, that we can and have this idea about ourselves, about how and what we can do. So can you maybe bring that to your mind for your intention today, to let go of any obstacles that you might be creating for yourself, and realise your potential that we all have inside. Okay, so can you bring your palms together, just close your eyes and bring that to mind, thumbs to the centre of your chest. Okay, now we'll open eyes and get started. You can do the same as last week to begin, the Ganesh mudra, but I want you to turn your playlist on if you're going to play it. You're going to play it, you can turn it on. If you're not having music and you're outside and lovely nature sounds, or you're inside, you could maybe think about Om Gam Ganapataye, which is the mantra that we'll be listening to in the playlist. So left hand is going to be in front of your chest, in front of your heart, and the left palm's facing out, and then right hand in front of that. And then you'll clasp the hands, and really energetically with your arms, you're going to keep the hands in front of your heart, and just as if you're trying to pull the hands apart, but they're not going to release away from each other. And then close your eyes again, and can you just have that idea in your mind of all this potential that you have inside, and any obstacles that might be stopping your growth. Keep that energetic movement with the hands, as if your arms are trying to break free. Start to breathe in and out through your nose. Bring that breath all the way down to your belly as you inhale. And exhale, draw your navel towards your spine. And even if your arms are starting to feel tired, can you keep that mudra going? Breathe through that obstacle. Okay, and just for another 3 breaths. Okay, after those 3 breaths, let your arms come out wide, arms face forward, and just reach them back, open the heart up. third, and then let them come back and release. I'm just going to move slightly further back onto my mat. So you'll be cross legs. And if you were cross legs already, just that first bit, can you switch the cross so the opposite leg is in front now? Okay, so if you haven't turned your playlist on, you want to play it then, you need to turn it on. Okay, we're going to bring the arms out wide and then bend your elbows and have your palms facing forward. Spread the fingers away from each other. And we're going to try and keep the elbows in line with your shoulders, arms nice and active. And we're just going to inhale into the belly and turn to one side. And then as you exhale, navel towards the spine, turn to the other side. Right, so inhaling to turn and exhaling to twist. Inhaling to turn, exhale, opposite direction. And you're going to keep going, inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your nose, navel towards the spine. And you could keep going at this pace, or you might start to speed it up. You can have your eyes closed, or you might have your eyes open. So just going at whatever speed works for you. Trying to stay grounded through your seat. Keep going. So obviously if you do need to stop, do, but if you just maybe slow it down a little bit and that helps you to keep going, you could do that instead. We're going to keep going for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, slow it down. And then come back to center and let your palms rest facing up. Your knees, let your shoulders relax. Breathe in through your nose. Out through your mouth. In through your nose. Out through your mouth. Last one. Okay, let's just start to creep the palms forward, and you're just coming as far forward as you're comfortable going. And some of us might have palms all the way forward, head towards the floor or block. You're just allowing everything to draw in. Or start to move a bit more. How's your energy levels this morning? Just checking in with yourself. Okay, and then let's start to make our way back up to seat. And we'll just switch into knees coming up towards the sky, feet flat on the floor. Okay. Bring your hands behind you, fingertips point in towards the hips, and then press into your hands and your feet and lift your hips up. Your chin can be towards the chest, or let your head drop. So become really aware of that sound of your breath whispering. So you inhale through your nose. Exhale through your nose. Okay, and then let's drop hips all the way down towards the heels. Press into your palms and lift your chest up. Okay, and then we're going to make our way all the way around and over to hands and knees. Toes together, knees out wide, and then come back to child's pose, reaching your palms forward. Let your hips drop, forehead towards the ground. Also, thinking about this full moon, this full flower moon. So we can often feel that we need to take more rest during this time. And we are going to flow a little bit today, as we normally do on Saturday mornings. We will build quite a lot of energy, but I want you to remember to take as many rests as you need to. Be extra gentle with yourself. And just see if you can go a bit more deeply inwards in your practice today. So really tuning into how you're feeling. Realizing your potential in your breath, in your movement, in your day ahead. And let's come back up to hands and knees, tuck your toes under, and then lift your hips all the way up and back into downward facing dog. And just start to walk on the spot there. Please, from your downward facing dog, walking on the spot. Really good. Then can you stay in your downward facing dog and lift the heels up as high as you can. Keep pressing through the palms and then bring your heels over to the right side. Keep pressing through both palms. So just feeling into the sideways. Your ribs. Breathe in and come back up to center, nice and high on your toes. And then exhale, heels over to the other side. Keep pressing the floor away with your palms, let your head drop. And come back up to center. Okay, we'll just walk the feet up towards the top of the mat, up towards your hands. Inhale, halfway lift forward. And then exhale and fold down. Bend the knees, let your head drop, chin in towards the chest, and rounding everything in. With that full moon in our mind's eye. And then inhale to roll all the way up, sweep the arms out wide, reach up. Exhale and fold your way back down again. Inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale, we're going to step back to plank position. Inhale at the top, and then exhale and bring your knees, chin and chest down. Inhale, slide your heart up. And then exhale to press all the way back to downward facing dog. And the right leg's going to come up towards the sky. You're going to hip bend your knees as you inhale. And then exhale and step it all the way through between your hands. Bring that back knee down to the floor. Untuck the toes, hook your thumbs and sweep the arms all the way up. Breathe in. And then exhale and bring your hands down, tuck the back toes and shift your hips back. Front toes towards the sky. That's it, so you're folding here, and then what I'm going to do is just make sure the hip's in line with the knee. You might need to slightly move forward or reach your heart forward. Keep the left hand on the ground and reach your right arm up towards the sky, so you're twisting like a baby, a revolved triangle. Okay, and then bring that hand back down, bend into the knee. And we're going to turn the left toes behind the left knee. So you're moving towards the back of your mat, slide the right leg away from you. Reach the right hand down the right leg and then the left arm over the left ear. That's it. Okay, and then we're going to cartwheel all the way around to the back of our mat, spin the back heel up. Okay, so you'll be facing the back, and then you're going to pick the left knee up off the floor. Bring your knee in towards your nose. And then inhale and reach it all the way up, open your hip, bend your knee. That's it, exhale and step it through between your hands. Bring the back knee down, untuck the toes, hook your thumbs, reach the arms up. Breathe in. And then exhale to forward fold. So you're tucking the back toes under, shift the hips back, front toes towards the sky. That's it. And then you might need to move slightly further forward just so the hips in line with the knee. Right hand stays on the ground. Sweep the left arm up towards the sky. Okay, then bring that left hand back down. Bend into that front knee. You're going to turn around to the long edge, bring the right toes behind the right knee. Slide the left leg away. Left hand comes down to the left leg. Right arm reaches up and over. Okay, and then cartwheel all the way down to the top of the mat. Spin the legs back. Pick the right knee up off the floor. Bring the knee in towards the nose. And then inhale and reach it up. Open the hip, bend the knee. Exhale and step it through to the top of the mat. Then you're going to step your left foot to the top of the mat and you want your feet about hip width distance. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, chin towards the chest. So you're really rounding. Drop the hips down even lower. And then roll all the way up. Sweep the arms out. Up above your head, breathe in. And then exhale and come back down. So just going to do one more like that. Breathe in, halfway lift. Breathe out, fold down. Step back to plank. Stay here at the top for a breath. And as you exhale, either knees or chaturanga down. Inhale, lift your heart up. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Right leg up towards the sky, open your hip. Inhale. And then exhale and step it through between your hands. Bring that back knee down to the floor. Inhale, hook the thumbs and come up. Exhale, fold forward. Over that front leg, flex the foot. Okay, slightly forward with your heart. Bring the left hand to the ground, right arm reaches up and twist. And then bring that right hand down, bend into the right knee. Spin the foot behind the knee. Slide up. And reach across. That's it. Cartwheel all the way around to the back of your mat. Spin the feet back. Press into the palms, lift the left knee up, knee in towards your nose. And then inhale, open the hip, bend the knee. Exhale, step it through between your hands. Back knee down, hook your thumbs, sweep the arms up. Exhale, palms down, hips back, fold over that front leg. Come forward slightly, keep the right hand on the ground, left arm reaches up to twist. Keep drawing that left hip back. And then bring the left hand down, bend into the left knee. Right toes behind the knee. Slide the left heel away. Left arm down the left leg, right arm up and over. That's it. Cartwheel all the way back around. Spin the heels back. Pick that knee up off the floor, knee in towards the nose. Inhale up, open the hip. Exhale, step it forward, top of the mat. Inhale, other leg comes up. And then exhale to fold. Bend your knees, drop your head right down. And then inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, float back down again. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step, or you might hop back to chaturanga now. Knees to the chest, maybe. Inhale, lift up. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Right leg reaches up, open the hip, bend the knee. Exhale, step it through between your hands. This time you're going to keep your back knee up off the floor. Inhale, your arms up, so you're coming up into a high lunge. Exhale, we're going to fold forward. Back heel to the ground, front toes up off the floor. And we're going to do that again, so bend into the front knee, inhale up to high lunge. Exhale, fold all the way forward. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, fold down. Okay, now you're going to keep your left hand on the ground, reach the right arm up towards the sky to twist. Then bring your right hand to the back of your head, bend your elbow, take an inhale. And then exhale, elbow inside the foot towards the inside of the ankle. Inhale to twist, open the chest up. Exhale to come down inside the foot. One more like that, breathe in, coming up. And breathe out inside the foot. Stay there, bring that right hand down inside the right foot, spin the back heel down, and then lift the left arm up towards the sky. And you can press that right arm against the right knee to help open the hip. That's it, press down through the legs, draw your navel towards your spine. You're going to come up to stand. And we're not going to stay here for too long, so I just want you to turn the right toes to point towards the left corner of the mat. And then turn the left toes to point out, so you're in your goddess pose. Bring the left hand in front of your heart, right hand in front of that. Ganesh mudra. Keep trying to keep that energy flowing through the palms. Close your eyes. Bring that obstacle to mind. Maybe that obstacle is how you view yourself. Can we stay just for a little bit longer? Drop the hips down even more. Really good. And then release your arms out wide. Okay, and we're going to flow down, so bring the opposite hand inside the foot. Okay, so left hand inside the foot. Right arm reaches up. Just go the opposite way to whichever way you went last time. Okay, and then we'll bring that top hand down to the ground, spin the back heel up. We're twisting now, so the left arm comes up towards the sky, twisting. Bend the elbow, hand to the back of the head, inhale. And then exhale, elbow inside the foot. Inhale and reach up. Exhale inside the foot. Inhale, reach up. Exhale inside the foot. Okay, and then come back to center. Make sure your legs feel nice and strong, thighs draw towards each other, reach up to high lunge. Exhale to fold forward. Back heel comes down, front toes off the floor. Inhale, back up to that high lunge. Exhale, fold forward. Last time, inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Okay, rebend into that front knee. Walk around to the long edge of your mat and stay in a fold here now. Stay in a fold, let your head drop down. Sit bones up towards the sky. Whatever you like to do with your hands in this pose, your own variation. So you might have your hands on your legs, maybe 2 fingers and your thumbs to your big toes, bend your elbows, or you might have your hands on the floor or a block. We'll see if we can bend deeply into one side, and then all the way over to the other side. And all the way over to the side. Breathing nice and deeply. Okay, coming back over to the front foot, walking around to the top of your mat, spinning your heels back. And we'll take the right leg up to the sky. Open your hip, bend your knee. Exhale and bring that knee behind the wrist. Slide the left toes back. Inhale to come up, so you're in your pigeon pose, heart lifted. And then exhale, bend your elbows, lower your heart down. Maybe forehead touches the floor before you inhale and come back up. Roll the heart towards the sky and then exhale, pour it back down. Last time, breathe in, reach up, and breathe out, and down. Press into the palms, tuck the back toes, lift the back knee up, step back to downward dog. And we'll go into the other side, left leg up, open the hip, bend the knee, exhale into your pigeon pose. Knee behind the wrist, right toes slide back. Inhale, heart lifts. Exhale, melt down. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, melt down. Last time, inhale up. Exhale, down. Press into the palms, lift up, tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, step back, downward facing dog. Into the palms, fingertips ground, head drops. Okay, and then walk or hop your feet up towards the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, and then exhale and fold. Bend the knees, let your head drop. So you're really resting on your thighs, maybe hands to the backs of the legs. allowing everything to draw in. Okay, and then we'll roll the way up. Reach the arms out wide, palms above your head. And then exhale, thumbs center the chest. Okay. Bend your knees, sweep your arms up into chair pose as you breathe in. Exhale, we're going to twist over to the left. Elbow outside of the knee. Keep the palms together. See if your thumbs can head towards the center of your chest. Just check your knees aren't poking out one in front of the other, but they're fairly level. And then inhale back up to center. And exhale over to the other side. So nice and grounded through the feet, but allowing our upper body to start to unfurl. So we find our roots. Breathe in, come back up. And breathe out, fold down. Inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale, step or hop your way back. Chaturanga or knees, chin and chest. Lower it down. Inhale, slide up. And exhale, downward facing dog. Right leg reaches up, open the hip, bend the knee. Exhale to your left elbow. Inhale and reach it back up. Exhale all the way over to that left elbow. Inhale, last time reach up. And then exhale over to that left elbow. And can you reach the foot through to the side? Come onto the inside edge of your back foot, lift the left arm up. Big breath in. And then exhale, bring that left hand down. Inhale the right leg back up to the sky. And then exhale and step it through between your hands. Okay, now we're going to come up. I want you to reach your left arm forward and your right arm back. Left arm forward, right arm back. Okay. And as we inhale, we're going to come up to bring the left knee in. Right hand to the left leg and twist. Good. And then we're going to exhale to sweep back. Inhale to come up, twist. Really good, everybody. Exhale to reach back. Last time, inhale to come up. Exhale, all the way back. Inhale to reach both arms up. And then exhale, we're going to twist to the right. So bring the elbows outside of the right knee. Like you just did in your chair pose. Palms press against each other. Back legs lifted. Inhale all the way back up to center. Breathe in. And then exhale to bring your hands down to the floor. Okay, right leg comes up towards the sky once more. And then exhale and step it through between your hands. That's it. Bring the back heel down towards the floor. Left hand's going to stay on the ground and the right arm reaches up. Draw the right hip back. You might use a block for that left hand. Bring the right hand back down to the ground, bend into the right knee. Lift the left leg up towards the sky as you inhale. And then exhale to slide it behind the right leg, bending into the right knee. So inhale to lift that left leg back up to the sky. Exhale to slide it behind the right. And one more, inhale, lift up. And then exhale to slide it behind the right. Keep the left hand on the floor, keep bending into that right knee. And then reach the right arm up towards the sky. Okay, then bring that hand back down to the floor. Step the left foot back to next to the right one. Bend the knees, come all the way down, hips towards the heels. Bring the palms up. Thumbs towards the center of the chest, let your shoulders relax. Okay, coming this way so you can see me. You're going to have palms together, center of the chest, shoulders relax. And then you're going to bring the left elbow outside of the right knee. Left elbow outside of the right knee and keep pressing the palms against each other. Okay, see if the feet can stay towards each other. Not wobbling out to the sides, but you're thinking about everything's drawing towards your center. And then bring your hands down to the floor outside of that right leg. And that's where you might stay, just getting into that place here, or if it's enough, staying up with your palms, you might stay there. You think about a square, this right knee and the right hip are like the bottom corners of the square, and then your hands are going to be the top corners. So your elbows will move back, heart moves forward, and we'll just play around with bringing the knees over towards the left elbow or the left upper arm. Okay, so as if you're creating a nice shelf with your elbow there. Some of you might come straight up into the side crow. So we'll rest both knees on the left elbow, reach the heels away, or you could keep them bent. Okay, keep breathing, looking forward, staying there for as many of about 5 breaths as you can. Really good. Okay. Just playing around with getting in that shape is absolutely fine. Forward and back. And you've had enough, we'll unwind. Unwind. Bring your hands together, interlace your fingers and press the palms away. Reach the hands up towards the sky. And then let your arms come down. And we'll lower hips down to the floor. Roll all the way down to lie on your back. Take your arms out wide and bring your right arm over the left. Your eagle arms. Bring your left leg over the right. Eagle legs. Reach the fingertips back behind you. Tap the fingers on the floor behind your head and the toes on the ground in front of you. So right toes will tap. As you exhale, can you lift everything up? Draw your elbows towards your knees. Inhale and reach it all the way back to tap. And then exhale to bring it in. Last one, inhale to reach back. And then exhale to tap all the way in. Really good. Inhale to reach back. Unravel everything. Just bring the thumbs and the first fingers together, the feet together, the knees out wide. You can just rock gently side to side with the knees. Breathe deeply there. Okay, and then we'll slide the arms down towards the knees. Bring the knees in towards each other. Rock and roll 2 or 3 times all the way up. Coming up to stand, reaching the arms up. And then exhaling to fold. Bend the knees, inhale up to your chair pose. And then exhale to twist to the right, elbows outside of the knees. Inhale to come back up to center. And then exhale to twist to the left. Inhale to come back up to center. And then exhale to fold down. Halfway lift, breathe in. And then lower all the way back to your plank. Step back, hop back. Stay here for 3, 2, 1. And then knees or chaturanga, lower it down. Lift your heart up on your inhale. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Okay, left leg up towards the sky, breathe in, open your hip, bend your knee. And then exhale over towards your right elbow. Inhale, reach it back up. Exhale over towards that right elbow. Inhale, reach up. And then exhale over towards the right, reach the foot through this time. Come on to the inside edge of that back foot, reach the right arm up towards the sky. Then bring that hand back down towards the floor. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, step it through between your hands. Okay, so we're coming up, and this time the right arm's forward, the left arm's back. Right arm's forward, left arm's back. We can inhale. And as you exhale, we're going to slide the right knee in. Turn to the right. Inhale, step back. Exhale to twist. Last one. Inhale, step back. Exhale to twist. Inhale to step back. Exhale, Sweep the arms up. Inhale there. Exhale, turn to your left. Bring the elbow outside of the knee. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale all the way back up to center. Exhale, bring your hands down to the floor. Shift back onto that back heel. Maybe keep the front toes on the ground this time. Keep your right hand on the floor and lift the left arm up towards the sky. Keep drawing the left hip back. Then bring that left hand back down to the ground. Walk your hands forward of that left leg. Lift the right leg up to the sky. Breathe in. And then exhale, slide it behind the left leg, bending into that left knee. Inhale and reach it back up. Exhale, slide it behind. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, slide it behind. Inhale, reach up. And then exhale, step it down next to the left foot. Bend into both knees, bring the hips down towards the heels and bring your palms together. Sitting up nice and tall. You're just finding your balance here before you go anywhere else. So think about really hugging the thighs towards center. And even if we're keeping both feet on the floor, or all the toes on the ground, even as we come into the arm balance, that's okay. Okay, so we'll twist now, bringing the elbow outside of the knee. Okay, and then again, stay there or bring your hands down. And you're thinking both hands on the same line. You might move the left arm, the left hand out slightly wider, away from the right, so you're moving out of your way here. Okay, so the left hand moves out a little bit wider so that your hip has room to come forward. The elbow moves back, heart moves forward. Maybe toes come up off the floor, or we might just stay with that, playing around, getting in the shape. Okay, and I want you to breathe deeply wherever you are, and try not to hold your breath. That's it, really good. Brilliant. You can just come forward and back into the pose with your breath. Another 3. Hold it if you like, and maybe try to extend the legs. 2, 1. Okay, and then come back to center. Bring your palms together, interlace your fingers, push them away from you, and then lift the palms up towards the sky. Really good. And then we'll release the arms down. Bring your heels to the floor and wiggle your feet out a little bit wider, so they're about hip width. And I want you to snuggle your knees right into your armpits. Snuggle your knees right into your armpits. That's it. Then bring your hands to your eyes and just let your head rest there. Hands to your eyes, let your head rest there. Let your head get really heavy. Slow breath right down. Okay, let's let the palms come down. Bring your feet out a little bit wider. So maybe out hip width, a bit wider than hip width, and toes pointing out, heels pointing in. And then reach you can do whichever hand you like. One hand down, the opposite hand coming up. Looking up towards the sky. Let's bring palms back together. Just inhale up through center. And then as you exhale, we'll go into the other side. So just dropping one hand down, reaching the opposite arm up. And come back down to centre, both palms come together. And lower hips down to the floor, knees in. Lower yourself down, all the way down to the ground. Let your arms come out wide and just circle the knees, nice big circles. Circles in the other direction. Coming back to centre. Just reach your heels up towards the sky. Reach your arms up towards the sky. Just circle into the wrists, circle into the feet. And give them a shake. Everything shakes, wiggles. Okay, and then bring your knees back in towards you. And we're going to take the right arm on top of the left. This time, left arm, left leg on top of the right. Hopefully that's covered. Should be the other side. Tap the toes to the bottom of the mat and the fingertips behind you. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, draw your navel towards the spine, lift elbows towards the knees towards the elbows. I'm going to hold here, hold here. Keep breathing though. Hold here. It's okay to shake, really tapping into that energy inside. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, release. Stay there for an exhale. Stay there for an inhale. And then exhale all the way back up again. Elbows towards the knees. Keep breathing all the way down to your belly. You could maybe even get a little bit higher up. That's it. Really good. Breath in. Breath out. Breath in, reach back. And a breath out, release your arms and your legs. Come back to that Baddha Konasana that we did before, so feet together, knees out wide. Thumbs and fingertips, first fingers touch. So like a triangle in the palms. Triangle in the legs, can rock side to side. And let's slide the arms all the way down to the legs. Bring your knees in towards you and slide your legs away. And then I want you to just walk your hands underneath your bum so that your palms are facing down. Palms are facing down. You're going to really wiggle your elbows underneath you. Okay? So palms are face down underneath your bum. Then you're going to wiggle your elbows and your arms underneath you. And then can you press into the palms, press into your forearms, and lift your chest up. And let your head drop, or maybe if it's better for your neck, chin in towards the chest. You might even have your head resting on the ground. Press into the forearms. And then slowly, gently lower yourself down. Releasing your arms. Let's just bring your head side to side, really gently side to side. Okay. And then we'll bring the feet in towards us, knees are bent. Have your hands on your belly. The knees might even rest on each other just for a moment. And coming back to your intention, and maybe it's really obvious to you what's in your way or how you may talk yourself out of things or talk yourself down. But just imagining that tiny seed again. I'm sure most of you have planted a seed before, but there's this tiny little seed that you put and give the right conditions and they can grow into amazing, beautiful things, huge, great trees and plants, beautiful flowers. And you'd never know, looking at that tiny seed, that it held all that magic inside. So I think that's the same as us as well. We forget how much we are parts of nature, and we have that magic going on too. And one tiny seed of intention or idea, one tiny step can make a huge difference. So maybe today can just be the beginning of you letting go of those thoughts or ideas about yourself that stop you from unfurling, that stop you from growing into what you need to be. Okay, we're going to take the palms out either side of your hips and make sure your feet are about hip width. Knees are hip width. Press into the feet and lift your hips up towards the sky. Make sure you're pressing through all the toes. You've got your knees heading away from you and just creating more space at the front of the body. Could you maybe interlace your fingers underneath you? Or you might just be comfortable with your arms out. You're interlacing your fingers, press into the outside edges of your palms, lift your hips even more. Let your heart open and unfurl. As you breathe deeply, let yourself open and move forward. Release your arms if you're interlaced and start to roll down, just nice and slowly rolling all the way down. You really start to notice space in your low back as you let your pelvis be supported by the ground. Your feet feel light. Let's just do one more like that. So press into the feet. Lift your hips up. Interlace your fingers. Or keep them on the ground if you prefer. They're interlaced, pressing the outside edges of your palms to the ground and lift even more. Let Let your breath really start to create more space, create more ease. And then release your hands and again roll really slowly down. That space in your way back as you drop down, drop down. And the muscles in your legs really relax and soften. Okay, then we'll bring that left knee in towards us. Just hug the left knee in towards you. And then cross the left ankle onto the right knee. And bring the right thigh or the right shin in towards you. Without using your hands to press the left knee away, just think about energetically pushing it away. So using the muscles in your legs now. And dropping down through your tailbone so that you can feel that release. The back of your body. And then maybe some of you might like to extend that leg up, reach to the calf and draw that leg in. Rebend that knee and let that foot come to the floor. Stay with your legs in that shape, so that figure of four shape. And then we're going to let the knees drop over to the left side. So I know sometimes we go over to the right side, but we're going to let the knees drop over to the left. So that left knee will help to draw the right, so the left foot will help to draw the right knee down. You should feel more space in that right hip. Okay, and then slowly come back up towards center. Slide that left leg to stack on top of the right. And then bring both knees in towards you. Hold on to your shins or the outside edges of your feet. Draw those towards your shoulders rather than towards your tummy. Okay, and then we'll unravel, unwind the legs. Reach both arms and legs up towards the sky and just give them a wiggle. And then bring the knees back in. Keep hold of that right knee and set the left foot down on the floor. And then cross the right ankle onto the left knee. So that might feel like enough for you to stay there if you want to hold on to the back thigh of the left leg or the left shin. Hug those in towards you. I quite like rocking side to side, but you might prefer staying in centre. And again, you might like to unfurl that left leg, reach the left heel up towards the sky. You can hold onto the calf or the thigh. And then rebend into that left leg. Bring the left foot to the floor. And then let your knees drop over to the right. Okay, if it feels too much with that foot on the knee, then you can just let the foot come to the floor. The right foot. Let your palms come out away to the sides, your shoulders relax. Let's come back up towards center. Across the legs. Bring the soles of the feet together, knees out wide once more, and just let your arms be out wide. Okay, gently, slowly slide the hands down to the knees, bring them in towards each other. Knees in towards you, and then heels up towards the sky, both now. Walk the hands or slide the hands up the backs of the legs and draw your nose towards your knees. Reach through the heels. And then slowly let your head come down. Bend the knees and then slide your legs one at a time away from you. Let your hands rest either away from the hips or on the belly or your heart. And just start to feel into your exhale and that sense of release, space. You just start to bring some gentle movement into your fingers, your toes, and then bring your palms together and just start to rub your hands together to create some warmth. And then place your hands over your heart. Bloom where you are. Bloom despite the weeds and grow tall and beautiful anyway. Bloom where you are, even if you wish you were elsewhere. Take in all of the light when the sun is shining, and know that the rain is necessary, but it's not. Know that everything you need to bloom is already inside of you. You already have the strength and capability to grow. Nourish your body and take care of your mind. Keep learning and growing, and let your true colours shine. Bloom where you are. Okay, reach your arms up and over your head when you're ready. And just stretch your fingers away from your toes. And then bring your knees in and roll over to you. Actually, hang on, before you roll over, I'm going to get you to slide your right leg on top of your left. And bring your knees towards your shins or your feet. So just making sure we're balanced. And let's unravel, unwind, and roll all the way over to the right. Coming back to your intention there for yourself before you come up to seat and sit. And then just bring your palms together when you're ready and get to your seat. Be grateful to yourself for your practice today. Be okay with however you're feeling. Knowing that just the tiniest step, the seed of intention can make a really big change. Going into your weekend and your week ahead with an idea of how you'd like to grow and how you need to nourish yourself to get there. Okay, breathe in, reach your arms up, your eyes, and then breathe out and bring them down. Namaste, everybody. Thank you for joining me today. And have a lovely, lovely weekend.
Thank you, Tiff.
Thank you.